Hi, PoserKids. Alexandra here, thanking you, as always, for checking in with the PoserPulse. Our first story today is about patience. Patience is the ability to withstand delay, trouble, or suffering without becoming angry or upset. In fact, we have two PoserKids here in studio practicing patience. Let's go live now to brothers and pursuers of patience, Jackson and Preston. Looking patient, boys. You have probably had to practice patience more than you realize in your everyday life. Can you remember the last time you practiced strengthening your ability to be patient? When we take a moment to calm our feelings of impatience, whether through deep breathing or shifting our perspective or view of our current situation, we make our patience power stronger. It's similar to working out a muscle, PoserKids. Let's take a look at what we learned this month about patience on the Poser portal. Earlier this month, PKYTV correspondent Edwardo Querrochio met with a few friends to discuss what it means to be patient.
Thank you, Alex. We are here today at PoserKids Yoga's Poser Camp in Fort Worth, Texas, talking to PoserKids about patience. If there was some advice you would give our children at home about how to be more patient in their lives, what advice would you tell them, Conrad?
Just sit down and wait for something.
Sit firmly and relaxed, right? What's that called that you learned this?
Asana.
Asana. Very nice, Sana. Has yoga helped you become more patient?
Yes,
How does yoga help you be more patient?
to help me stretch.
What's your name?
Harper.
Harper. Show me a stretch. Ready? Let's put our leg out and then what? What do I do? How can you make waiting easier?
By doing something that takes your mind away, like watching a really amazing video.
Like a Mr. Matteo video?
Maybe.
Maybe. Are you gonna grow a mustache?
No.
Never? You know, I hear Mr. Matteo had a mustache when he was like 10 and had to start shaving in grade school. Do you believe it? How did you become so good at being patient?
Because I practice.
You practice. Hey, yoga word. I hear you're a really good listener. Is that true?
Yes.
And to be a good listener, you have to be pretty patient, right?
Yes.
What makes you such a good listener?
When he's talking, you can't talk.
So when someone else is talking, don't talk. You have to patiently wait your turn. You like a good song. What's your favorite song?
Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars. He gets them young, doesn't he? Gets them hooked. Is it gone? What else do you like to do for fun, Miss Kinley?
Well, of course, hopscotch and chalk.
Of course. Is Mr. Matteo very patient?
No.
No! Why not? I'll bet he was kind of a crazy child. What do you think?
Yeah.
A little impatient? Hey, she's got a little skunk patch like Mr. Matteo, huh?
That is a streak in her hair
That's-
that Alpha did.
That's what Mr. Matteo says too. It's a streak. I'm like a brush, kind of. Really nice. What has your favorite part of Poser Camp been?
Doing videos.
You like the videos? Did you watch any of my videos? Oh, skipping rope. Oh, jump rope. Do you wanna
build
a snowman?
Come on, let's go and play. I never see you anymore.
How did you practice your patience?
Because I was just closing my eyes.
Close your eyes helps you with patience. What did closing your eyes? Let me see if I can be more patient now. Did you like them or did you like Mr. Mateo's videos better?
Mr. Potatoes.
Where am I? What were we talking about? What happened? Where am I? You know, let's practice something. I heard deep breathing through your nostrils can help you relax. Can we try it? Let's try. Let's close our eyes. Edwardo Querrochio, PKYTV. Back to you, Alex.
Patience and posing go hand in hand, Poser Kids. Don't skip a beat. We'll be right back with more from the PoserPulse.
Are you afraid of the dark? You never have to be in the dark again with GloPoJammies. Our patent-pending GloPoJammie technology senses when it's darkest and lights up. Who's afraid of the dark? I'm not in my GloPoJammies.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What are you doing?
I'm practicing stop, breathe, pose.
What's stop, breathe, pose?
You don't know? Oh, you've got to see this. Poser Kids, you take a look too. Recently on the Poser Passport, Miss Sarah shared a great tool for practicing patience she calls
Stop, breathe, pose, and count to 10.
She also showed us there are so many ways to have fun while waiting and challenged us with a chance to be creative by coming up with our very own plan for patience.
So the first thing I want you to do is write or draw 3 times when you feel impatient. And then I'm going to make a plan for how I'm going to have fun waiting for those 3 things.
Have you written or drawn out your plan for patience yet? When we take the time to write out our plans, we are far more likely to succeed. On the last Poserpedia, we learned that when we strengthen our ability to be patient, it helps us to be in the present moment. That means we aren't thinking about the past or the future, but just about what is happening right now. As we practice patience and presence, we also tap into our imagination and creativity. And now a word from our sponsor.
Grown-up yoga mats getting you down? They're too big and bulky. They're not made for kids. We've got the answer for you. Yes, PoserPad is here. They can be whatever you want. All you have to do is use your imagination. Like making music, PoserPad makes every song sound better. It can be used in most major sports. But wait, there's more. PoserPads make everything more fun. You can see further than ever before. A PoserPad makes a great accessory for any wardrobe. Just $29.99, PoserPad can be yours. Call 555-POSER, that's 555-POSER. I promise, PoserPads make everything more fun.
Welcome back, Poser Kids. Did you know that patience can be tricky for adults as well? Even Mr. Matteo experiences feelings of impatience from time to time. In this month's Poser Playground, Mr. Matteo visited his friends at school and shared what makes him feel impatient in ways that we can find patience when we feel it starting to slip. He and his friends practiced being patient in fishing pose and maybe the hardest pose of all, resting pose. Impressive, Poser Kids. Our pose of the month comes from 2 brother and sister Poser Kids with an awesome pose.
Hi, my name is Noah, and this is how you do star pose.
L.
Hi, my name is L. Star pose.
How do you twinkle?
I don't know.
Ask your parents' permission and send us a video of your very own pose. This could be you. And now, an exclusive sneak preview of next month's episode of Poser Kids.
I love trying new things, and I've always wanted to be in a band. And I saw on Facebook this morning that my friend Katsuk needs an emergency band member because one of his bandmates is sick and can't play tonight. So I'm here to audition or to try out for his band.
Are you ready? Take 1.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Guys, what happened?
Man, Deuce, I guess I just really wasn't expecting triangle.
I thought it sounded great, and honestly, I could have used a little more triangle.
Well, all right. We'll give it a try.
I think I'll have to practice being patient until we get to see the rest of that episode. That does it for this edition of the PoserPulse on PKYTV. I'm Alexandra, reminding you to keep calm and pose on.